Hello traders, this is Raman at tradingwithvenus.com, helping you create consistent profits in your trading. Today I would like to discuss with you a trade that I call backtest of the level trade. Again, this is one of these really simple trades that you don't need to have a ton of indicators to take, and it pays really well. This is actually what I consider a bread and butter trade for myself. I do take this trade all the time. First, I would like to say Forex trading is highly risky. So please be warned about that. Don't put any money into it that you cannot afford to lose. And I'm not an investment advisor. If you need advice regarding your individual investing needs, please see an investment advisor. The entry criteria for this trade, again, I like to go with a 4-hour time frame. I find this time frame to be a nice time frame that shows me multiple days of price behavior. So it's a nice reference point that I like to use. I keep this chart up at all times and I go back and forth with it just to be aware of where the price is in the grand scheme of things. So on a 4-hour chart, we would mark our support and resistance areas, and we are really looking for the price levels where the price has reacted previously. And then again, as we see price going into one of these areas that have proven to be support or resistance points, we watch the price behavior at these levels, and then we go down to our lower time frames, our 1 hour, 15 and a 5-minute charts to look at how the price is reacting. And really we're looking for reversal patterns on these levels, especially on a 15-minute and a 5-minute chart. And for this trade, I would suggest a stop loss of 30 pips, and then take profits can be 30, 60, or 90 pips depending on what time frame you're trading on. A 4-hour time frame, this trade could produce 90 pip take profit. However, I would recommend having multiple take profits. So the first take profit could be at 30 pips, second one at 60 pips, and third one at 90 pips. I recommend trying this trade out on your demo account or in a Forex tester so you get a good feel of the trade before you actually take this live. If you would like to get Forex tester, you can go to www.tradingwithvenus.com/resources, and under the tools section you'll find a link to get Forex tester. So now let's take a look at the chart. I have this Euro USD 4-hour chart. And on the chart, I have marked some points or support and resistance areas where the price has reacted multiple times. So if you take a look at this top one here, see the price behavior, how price has had reaction at this point. Here the price tries to get through, couldn't, and then bounced off of that, then finally tried to get through again, and came back. And then finally it built up enough momentum to go through. Since this is a 4-hour chart, each candle is a 4-hour candle. So the price stayed in this for a long period of time. So this is an important level. And again, if you see the price tried to go through this coming on the way down, it tried to go through this level. And again, there was a reaction twice. It reacted and finally bounced off of this level before again picking up enough momentum and then finally breaking through. And here you can see on this support level then acted as resistance, and the price came exactly to this point before it took a drop. Finally, the price makes through this level, and on the way down again, the price tests this level and then it drops. So essentially, this is a major or an important price level that price has reacted at multiple times. So that's exactly what we're looking at different levels. So if you see this level over here, there's multiple reactions along this point as well. So that's an important line. This price level as well, there's been multiple reactions. Here as well, there's been multiple reaction points. So these are some of the important levels, and these are the levels that we are looking for to see if any trades set up. I would not recommend taking a trade blindly into a level. So you do want to look for price behavior and see if there's a reversal pattern forming at that price. Let's take a look at the first trade that we could take according to this backtest of the level trade. So as we see here, the price comes up to this level, and price has a lot of momentum going up, comes up to this level and cannot get through. So it comes back and drops and finally makes through. And then we see at the price goes into this bit of an accumulation force, tries to go above, cannot, and go into this bit of an accumulation. And as we see here, price tries to come down and it tests the level. It comes to the exact same level on the other side. So this is the type of setup I like to see. So if you see on a 4-hour chart, price is pushing through this level, I would then go to a 15-minute chart or a 5-minute chart and see what the price behavior is. And then here you will see a reversal pattern forming to the upside as price is testing a previous resistance area which has now turned into support. Here you should be able to see on a 15 or a 5-minute chart, there will be a reversal pattern, whether there's railroad tracks or a double bottom forming. That's what you're looking for. And then get into a trade based on that, and the price pushes through. So that's one entry, and based on this, you would have quite a nice profit that you could have taken from this trade. So now that trade is done, I would suggest looking at this, the next level, to get out of the trade. So once this trade is done, price goes in here and accumulates some more. And as you see, after the price pushes through, before it goes into this accumulation phase, it comes and does a back test of this level again. Again, this was previous resistance where the price tried to push through twice and failed. So this is a nice level that I like. And then as you see on the other side, price comes and does a back test. This is what I call a back test. So price comes and touches the same point again. So this is where the trade would set up. So again, you're looking for some sort of a reversal pattern forming for the upside for a long trade here. And again, as you can see, the price did accumulate for a bit and then finally push through. So this trade would have paid quite nicely here as well. The third trade, and all of these trades just happened in a matter of a few days, and the price action here is between March 20th to April 10th, so less than a month's worth of trades here. So again, this is an important support and resistance area that we have identified here. As you can see, price reacted to this multiple times. So when the price moves down here and is pushing up, you would see on your lower time frames price reacting at this point. This is a nice area. So once you start seeing price pushing into this level and starts throwing some pins or is forming any of the reversal patterns, this is the time to get into a trade on a lower time frame, and then the price comes down. So this trade again paid quite nicely. And then there's another entry here. The price comes back, and this is the exact same level that the price reacted previously. So you would again look for a reversal pattern going into this level and look for a trade down. This is another nice level. As you can see, the price has had multiple reactions in this area. So the price went and did a back test of this level here and dropped, and then gave us another opportunity to enter into this trade. As you can see, it went to the exact same level on this side as well. And as you can see here, this is the exact same trade, the other side of it that we have taken. So it's the same area of reaction. So if you see this kind of price behavior, this is an important trade to look for. Once you see some sort of a reversal pattern here, you can see a nice long doji. Look for a pattern on a lower time frame, because you could get a better entry than this one here. You probably get an entry right up here, which would then pay you quite nicely. And if you look here, it's the same pattern. Price came and stopped exactly at this level, and if you go backwards, you'll see to the left, price had trouble getting through this level, and price had trouble going through this level on the way down, and had trouble going through this level on the way up. So this was a support that became resistance here, and again acted as support and then became resistance at this level. And if you can see here, the price had trouble in this area as well before it tried to test lower and couldn't. But this was an important point where the price reacted. So that's what we're looking for. So if we see price pushing into this exact level here, we go to the 5 and 15-minute chart, look for a reversal pattern, and then we take a trade down. That's another trade that paid quite nicely. And this is another nice level. So if you look to the left, you'll see price has reacted multiple times right here. And if you go even further, there was another test on this. But this is nice. The price went up here and reacted and had trouble getting through, then it finally went up. And when we come here, when we see price, this is nice. The nice little candle, price trying to push up, can't hold. And again, as you can see, the price drops quite nicely, and this is the current price. This is a few trades that tend to set up all the time. I'm able to find these trades all the time. These are my bread and butter trades, and I would recommend you check them out as well and see if they suit your personality, and see if this is something you can find helpful in your trading. And now we'll look at the pound USD 4-hour chart. And these set up on all the pairs, not a particular pair that shows this kind of price behavior. This is your normal price behavior on all different currency pairs that you want to look at. So here we have a price trying to go through this level. Twice it tries to get to it and can get bounces off, finally pushing through with momentum. And then as you can see, when the price comes back to this level, there is a reaction. This is what we are looking for. Once the price starts reacting, and again, if you see price pushing into a level on a 4-hour chart, go down to your lower time frames and see what the price behavior is. If the price is just pushing right through and not stopping, then leave the trade alone. But if you start seeing the price starts reacting at that level, then you want to look for a setup in that area then. And as you can see, either one of these trades could have been taken and would have paid. So if you missed out on the first one, it gives you a second chance to enter. And as you can see, the price moved down quite nicely, almost 100 pips there. That's a nice profit in the trade. And then we had the Fed announcement that came out, which completely caused the price to go up and then bounce back down. So we'll ignore that. Then if you look again, once the Fed announcement was over, the price goes and reacts at exact same level. So there was some profit in this trade as well. This was probably a 50 pip trade. Sorry, maybe a 30 to 40 pip trade, not quite as nice as this one. And then the price moves up. And then if you look here, price reacts at the same level. And this would be where you would look for price to show a reversal pattern. And now we're looking for the long, of course, because this resistance here would act as support for this as the price comes down, and you're looking for a reversal pattern in this area. And as you can see here again, the price came to exact same level, and this would be an important area as well. If you don't get into this trade or it doesn't meet your risk criteria, you can get into it right here. And the trade paid quite nicely on the first one and then the second time as well. So coming further down, this is another, again, the price reacted here, price reacted here. This was a trade that I took, actually. I was looking at this area here, and as I saw, the price was pushed down quite nicely and then started coming back up, and I was looking into this area for any kind of reversal pattern, and I did see a reversal pattern on the lower time frame, and again, price just dropped quite a bit. It was a nice trade. And now this is an example of the same trade on a smaller time frame to show you what it looks like on a 15-minute chart. So as we had identified this price level here, and the price, as you can see, came and was pushing into this level. So this is what I mean by a reversal pattern. We have this pattern here, which the one candle pushes up and the two reverse back. It's totally taken out. So this, you could have entered a trade as the price was going up here to go down, or if you missed this, this is another one. As you can see, the price is trying to push up. However, there's just no liquidity or volume over here. Nobody wants to, doesn't look like there are many buyers in the market, and the price comes up here, throws a doji and another doji here. So this is sort of a double top formation here. So when you see this kind of a price behavior, you will look for price to come down, and that's what the price would normally do. So you're looking for an entry point somewhere in here. You could have taken it on any of these candles, would have provided you a nice entry. If you didn't want to take it up at the top, you could have just waited for the price to bleed down a bit, and then you could have taken the trade. And as you can see, the trade paid quite nicely. And again, this is another on a 15-minute chart. This is a nice back test of the level trade as well. As you can see, the price came down here, tried to push through and just couldn't, so it had this bit of a reversal pattern and bleeded up. And when the price comes back to this level, as you can see, it reacts off of it, And this is went from 1.0635 to 1.0580. So that was a nice trade there. However, if you miss that opportunity, it gives us another entry exactly at the same point. The price comes in and throws this big doji on the chart, and then has a nice price bar down. So we could have taken that trade, and if we actually went to a 5-minute chart, we could have taken a trade up here. On a 15-minute, we would want to wait for a confirmation candle down, which is this fully engulfing candle that comes down, which will mean the price is most likely to go down. And currently the price, when I took the picture, 1.0586. That was a nice price reaction again off of this level. So we probably took it at 1.0620 and then 80. So this is 40 pips in the trade already, and you're probably looking for the trade to come down to this previous point. So nice little profit on a 15-minute chart. So there you have it. That's my bread and butter trade, backtest of a level. Take it all the time, and it sets up quite often. For this trade, you don't need any kind of indicators. All you need is your support and resistance levels, and you just need to watch the price for a reversal pattern. If you need more information, you're welcome to go to tradingwithvenus.com. And if you're ready to take your trading to the next level, I would love to help you create consistent profit in your trading. You can come join me at www.tradingwithvenus.com/workwithme. There you have it. That's backtest of the level trade. Good luck and happy trading.